All right, so we're working on finding the slope between 2 points. We have a similar strategy. The only difference is that we have larger values, right? So the numbers are a little bit bigger, but otherwise, same strategy. So once again, we're given 2 different points, and we want to use the slope formula to calculate the slope between the points. First, let's label our x and y, x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so we'll begin there. So my first point, this is my x, this is my y. Because this is the first point, this is x1, this is y1. The second point, this would be x2, this will be y2. Once everything is correctly labeled, we can start to substitute into the slope formula. So let's go ahead and do that. So m will equal y2, which is negative 17, minus y1. y1 is 32. So we just substitute 32. In the denominator, now I have x2, which I need to substitute. x2 is negative 43. Then I have a subtraction sign. Okay, that subtraction sign is part of the formula. So I need a subtraction sign. And then I'm going to do substitution for x1. x1 is a negative 42. So I need to have the negative, that is the subtraction sign, and then parentheses, and now I'm going to substitute x1. That would be negative 42. Okay, that's one of the tricky parts about calculating slope, is when you are calculating slope with negative values, you need to just make sure that you utilize the negatives correctly, because that can ultimately determine the correct answer for the slope. Okay, let's go ahead and clean it up. Negative 17 minus 32. We can combine this. This ends up giving us negative 49. Okay. In the denominator, this is why having both of those negatives is so important, because we can see that the negative times the negative 42 will eventually turn that into a positive. So in the denominator, what we really have is negative 43 plus 42 now. Right? Negative times negative gave us a positive. So now what we end up with is a negative 49 all over negative 1. Negative divided by negative is a positive. 49 divided by 1 is just 49. So the slope between these 2 points is 49, or 49 over 1, right? Especially when we think of slope as rise over run, that would just simply be rise of 49, run of 1.